This episode of Cousins Sons is brought to you by the Masani Group. As you guys know, Garen and I train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. One of our black belts is not only a black belt in BJJ, but also in the housing market. It can help you get the best deals on homes in the greater Los Angeles area. Just call the Masani Group at 626-263-0434 or visit their website at themasanigroup.com. This episode of Cousins Sons is brought to you by Authentic Muay Thai Supply. This is an online fightwear store where you can find the best, most authentic Muay Thai protection gear, training gear, boxing gloves, and Muay Thai shorts straight up from Thailand. Good prices, good people. Check them out over at AuthenticMuayThaiSupply.com and enjoy this episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
Nailed it, Pepper. Let's.
You'll be proud of someone. Just give me a chance to make yourself. If you don't like me here, I will be someone else.
Yes.
Not dead, guys.
Beautiful. Actually, this might be one of the first times you're actually like on screen besides, I think, 2 other times.
Yeah.
And that was
Fully on camera.
Yeah, you're on camera.
I'm usually down on camera because there's no good filter to make you look less fat. You know what I'm saying? High fives. Okay.
Look beautiful.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I'm using a dentist light that my mom just had.
Yeah, she's not a dentist. She's
I've never been a dentist.
Dentist light.
Oh, she did work for an eye doctor once upon a time. Maybe she stole it from that.
Is it pretty good light?
Yeah, look at
I
it.
mean,
Makes them glow.
How do I look? Glowy and beautiful.
Yeah. You look bright, dude.
Yeah. That's there's no turning this down either. It's
You're gonna be
I've actually gotten
into this.
pretty tan out here, and yet.
Oh,
white.
wow. And yet white.
I think it's the light.
I've gotten.
Yeah, it's whitening
white.
me out.
Jesus. Jeez. So
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
where are you in this world then?
I'm in Farmersville, Ohio.
Are you drinking sweet tea?
No, I'm drinking Jaeger
Okay.
because I need it.
Okay. Got it. All right, cool.
That's a big old glass of Jaeger.
I mean, the whole thing's not Jaeger. I got a little. Hold on, let me
Oh,
show the
okay.
camera. I got a little Monster in there.
Oh.
I tried to go get more Monster so I could become more inebriated, but everything closes here at 9 o'clock.
Oh.
So,
Wow.
fuck me in the face. I guess.
Is that just now or is that normal? Is that a normal thing?
I have no fucking idea. I don't know.
Is this not where you grew up in Ohio?
I grew up in New Lebanon, which is right down the road.
Oh.
You don't come to Farmersville. There's fucking nothing to do in Farmersville.
Was that
My
not?
mom just happened to buy a house out here.
Huh.
Yeah, and she's not even staying here. I feel like there's an order.
Okay,
I should
so
tell all this
3
in.
weeks ago you left.
It was 3 weeks ago, wasn't it? It
Yeah.
feels like years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It feels
You
like
left.
Yeah.
You left and all hell went to loose. I almost
I was
died.
gonna say, you almost
and
fucking died, bro. I feel like we all have. Did you talk about you almost dying on the last podcast?
Oh yeah.
I talked a little bit on that on the last one that we just did.
Am I-
Steve even got into a car accident as well.
I got in a car.
Dale.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm fine. It wasn't even
It's
about.
fine, yeah. But just saying, like, this is what happens when
It wasn't my fault.
Yeah, no. I
Trio
was almost
separate.
murdered by Katie's psycho mom. You know, a lot of stuff has happened.
jeez.
Okay.
Yeah,
Where do we
bro.
begin?
So
Where
how
do
was
we
the
begin?
how was the travel across the country? How does that? How
Travel. Okay, we can see. Yeah, we'll start with that. That makes the most sense. Travel was pretty good. We first day we went only 4 hours. We went to Vegas. We stayed with my brother. Got way too drunk with my brother, and then had to drive hungover for about 12 hours. And by the way, if you're driving, it took us 3 days to get across 4 solid days to get across the country. If you're driving across the country, never stop in New Mexico at all if you have the option.
I don't know. If there's anywhere to stop in New Mexico.
Dude, yeah, no, New Mexico fucking sucks.
Like a casino somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like they've got a few like the reservation
Fuck the-
casinos, but dude, fucking New Mexico blows, dude. It's just, and no one there has a chin. Not a chin in sight,
Not a
dude.
chin.
Just a bunch of earthworm Jim looking motherfuckers. Just great shot.
I mean, we went to New Mexico a little bit, but it was more or less on the border of Colorado. Is where we would go. Sometimes down by the.
And what's is that?
But
Is that any different
It-
than like
I mean, it-
middle of New Mexico?
I'm sure it's way different. Yeah, and I've never been to the middle.
Oh, you're
I guess
fucking not
maybe
missing
drive
much.
through Albuquerque.
I've been to
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque.
Yeah. Yeah.
Albuquerque didn't seem too bad.
Again, I
but
feel
man,
like that's a city. You know, like I feel like the places you were going through was like
no man. it was
even
a
Albuquerque doesn't talk about.
I think we found a hotel near Albuquerque, but man, that hotel was terrifying. It was terrifying. So this is what happens. We get a text from Katie's mom, right? When we're in, we were in St. Louis, or almost in St. Louis, Missouri, right? So pretty close. Pretty close. Not too far away, right? I mean, it's like middle right of the country, or middle east of the country.
You're on the back
Yeah.
slope.
Yeah, exactly. At least far more than halfway there. And she says, "Hey, you guys should wait 2 days to get there, right? And I'll give you money. You stay at a nice hotel and wait 2 days." And we're just a little confused. Like, what the fuck? Like, why would she want us to do that? Why would she want us to wait? Well, it turns out she wanted to wait until she got there, right? Because her intention was to stay with us the whole fucking time.
She didn't tell any of you. She didn't
No.
even hint at it
We
to
thought
Katie or anything.
Nope. No, she kept pushing back. She kept saying, "I'm going to leave in a couple weeks. I'm going to leave in a month. I'm going to leave," and just kept pushing it back. Now, I'll get into the mom stuff in a second, but before we go there, we decided to stop off in Ohio. It's only 2 hours out of the way, so we're like, "Fuck it, let's go up north." We stay at the Brookville Inn. Okay, the Brookville Inn in Brookville, Ohio. We are there for 20 minutes. Katie is about to get in bed. She pulls the covers back. Bed bug crawling right to me.
Oh,
And we went, nope. No, dude, we just packed up everything. By the way, we traveled with fucking 2 cats, which was a
that's
nightmare.
that's you
I bet. Yeah.
can't leave that out of the
Yeah,
story.
yeah. So we
Yeah.
fucking have to wrangle them again.
What was the car? What's the
It's a Prius C, which is the smallest.
PSC, the smallest? Yeah.
Yeah.
Smallest of the Prii.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to drink Jaeger thinking about it. So we had to get out of there. We had to wake my grandfather up at 3 in the morning because he's the only person with an extra bedroom. And he's like, dude, my grandfather, by the way, is 94 now, and he's just looking old as fuck. He's looking
You
looking
woke him
95.
up at 3 in the morning.
You woke him up?
Yeah, well, he was in his
He was
chair
already
anyway,
awake?
watching that 24-hour Fox News, just going, "Oh, I don't like black people," you know what I mean? Standard grandpa stuff.
Standard, just haven't left his seat
Ah,
in
I
20
tell
years.
you what, Tucker Carlson knows what he's talking about. I'm like, he doesn't, Grandpa, but it's okay. So we spend the day in Ohio. We think everything's going to be okay. And that's when we get to West Virginia and I meet Katie's mom. Now, about 2 hours into meeting Katie's mom, I realize she is for sure high on amphetamines.
Really?
Wow.
Has she had a history with this before?
Allegedly, she died pills a long time ago, but she's visibly high on something. Like at first, I thought it was the old booger sugar because you guys know I got a history with the old
And
booger
you're
sugar,
like, oh.
and I know it. She was doing the whole like jaw thing.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't eating, couldn't sit still, and I'm like, this is a little bit fucking weird, man. So I'm trying to talk to this woman, and she's just just yelling. I used to be a Democrat. It was pretty crazy, right? So then, here's what you need to know about her. Like, apparently, she moved here, I believe, when she was 6 or 7 from Cuba, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cuban immigrant by all regards. Has no accent, speaks perfect. You know, you couldn't even tell if you met her. She goes by Annie Young, so she's.
She probably's got some really good cocaine then.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that Cuban, that Cuban glow.
Yeah.
That's why. Plus, she lives in Miami. I'm like, oh, then you know where to get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's just jawing, doing the whole fucking thing. And you got to know this about her. And Katie's always had this problem with her. She refuses to throw out food, right? No matter if it's spoiled, bad, anything. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, okay?
Okay.
And so I noticed her car, day one, smells like death. Like it smelled like fucking something had died in there. Oh, by the way, dude, there's so much stuff I fucking completely forgot. She had 2 full-size cages in the back, and she brought 5 cats with her. 5 flea-infested, mange-having-ass cats with her to stay with us. We had to keep our cats locked in the top room.
She
for the
tripled
2
down
weeks we
on
were
you
there.
guys with your cats. She's like, "Oh, really? 2
Yeah.
cats? That's cute."
Yeah. And she drove fucking 12 hours with those cats in the car, clearly high on amphetamines. Just, yeah.
Wow.
So it smells like death. And I think initially, like, oh, that's got to be maybe cat food or cat shit or just general cat
Yeah.
stuff, right? No, well, it turns out not the case. She had brought coolers, 10 coolers of food with her, filled with just disgusting, for sure expired food. And she fills the freezer with it. So the next morning, I discover this in the freezer, and I give it a hard hell no. So I take a trash can, I fucking throw it all away. Right, that day we go out, I buy a bunch of food, like about $150 worth of food. Right,
Yeah.
put it in the freezer, put it in the fridge, and I come back, and this bitch had taken the food out of the trash and put it all
What?
in with my food. Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. By the way, that wasn't even day 2. Day 2, I got the food. Day 3, she took it out of the trash. It had been in the trash for 24 hours.
Wow.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you for saving us. Well, we would have saved you. It would have been Travis. Let's
I know,
go.
dude. And it was okay. And then I guess they own a couple of properties, right? Because nothing's worse than a crazy person who has money, right?
How
Or at
does
least
she have
marries into money. Marries into
married?
money. That's exactly what I'm going to
That's
say.
money.
Yeah.
Like she's
Fuck money.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Maybe she sucks a mean dick. I don't know how she does it, but which is whatever, man. Because she's so crazy. Like she's so visibly mentally ill, or it's crazy. Like honestly, God knows the first person I met and was like, this person is a psychopath. Like 100%. This bitch is a psychopath. Like this person is crazy, and her whole family's just okay with it. I guess it's like Katie and her have always been at odds.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, until exactly. Honestly, until December, they just didn't talk to each other for probably 4 years, something like that. They reconnected in December because her mom lied to her and said she'd been going to therapy, but it turns out it was a trick.
It was a trick. It was not real at all.
But I've got to guess that if she's been fucking doing amphetamines for a long time, a lot of people don't, amphetamines can fry, especially like meth or even diet pills or too much Adderall. It can fry your endocrine system and it'll make you a psychopath. It'll take away your ability to feel. So that's why they only want meth. That's why these people, it'll be like a normal kid, but he gets hooked on meth and then he fucking stabs his parents for fucking $20. You know what I mean? Like crazy stories like that. That's amphetamines for you. So kids out there, don't do drugs.
That's
well, irresponsible.
You do them responsibly, at least. Don't and dude, she was clearly fucked up every night. It would be.
How long were you there?
We were there 2 weeks.
Aye.
And we couldn't take it anymore. But here's the thing: she left after 4 days. Because like we thought we were gonna leave day 3. I was like, this bitch fucking put spoiled food on top of my fucking food. I was like telling Kitty, I was like, we're gonna pack our shit. We're getting the fuck out of here. And I guess her mom heard me saying that we were gonna get out of there and just took the food out and threw it away and tried to pretend like everything was okay. Right?
Oh yeah, haha, joke.
And then the day before because she left she was supposed to leave for 3 days, go again. She has another property up in Norwich, Connecticut, right? She was going to go up there because there's been properties, bro.
The freaking the East Coast all the way down to the fucking
all the way up and down the East Coast.
Up and down the East Coast, and so she leaves, and she leaves. This is what's crazy. So she'd been up all day. I helped them install a dryer. We helped her fucking do a bunch of stuff in the house, normal stuff. She'd been up all day. She didn't eat any food and then she left at 3:30 in the morning and drove 9 hours to Norwich. That's amphetamines if I've
Yeah.
ever fucking.
Yeah.
That's some
I think
trucker level meth
not
use.
Dude, it's hard for me not to. Dude, I've been pulled over every time I've driven across the country, at least once. How do you
Yeah,
let
it
her
happens
not
all the
get
time.
pulled over? Like, how does she not have a DUI driving all the way from Miami to West Virginia, and now all the way to?
Well,
That's
do you want to know another fun fact about her?
Yes.
Felon.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
she's
she
a
is, too.
felon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
She's,
yeah, they just give those people felonies.
wow.
That's horrible.
But not
Yeah,
getting
she-
pulled over on any of these trips. She's the
I
lucky.
can't believe it. I know, and she usually drags a big trailer with her and stuff. Like, especially on the 90 or 75, like that's a notorious get pulled over all the fucking time
Mhm.
kind of road, right? But again, she leaves and she's gone. She's supposed to be gone 3 days, right? And this is where it gets a little weird, like a little mind gamey,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because we thought she was going to be gone only 3 days. By the way, best 3 days.
Oh, I
It was-
bet.
Oh, it was incredible. We went and we shot guns and shit and fucking hung
Did
out in the
everything you
woods.
wanted to do that you were hoping.
Everything that we thought it would be, right? And then day 3 at night, we thought she'd be back at night. Excuse me, sorry. Just doesn't show up. So we're like, okay, that's weird. Doesn't text for a while. It comes a little clear that I think she's like fucking bendering out. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
fucking did too much fucking stuff, passed out or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Either way, just kept telling us she was coming. She literally told us she was on her way the whole time for 2 days. Told us she was on her way, and then just wouldn't show up. So she was gone 5 days. Left us with those 5 fucking cats. By the way,
Oh, wow.
yeah, we had to herd them into that room, fucking lock them in there. It was horrible. Like I was like, I don't want to fucking leave these poor cats in there for
Mhm.
5 days, and that one of them fucking croaks. So that sucks.
Yeah.
But then she arrives, clearly high. It was a lot of fun. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Okay. So when she gets back, I think she started to just be a little too. She's one of those people that is just behind you, watching what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like just like if you're doing something, she fucking knows how to do it better,
Oh.
and she's
okay.
gonna tell you how to do it better.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm making a frozen pizza. Okay, a fucking moron can make a frozen pizza. As I'm about to put this frozen pizza in the oven, this bitch snatches it out of my hands and goes, "No, this is how you do this." And I'm like, I'm a 6 foot, 300-pound man, bitch. I'll break your shit off.
Did you just?
It was the craziest. I've never. It was so crazy. I had no words. You know what I mean? See, even doing comedy as long as I've been doing it, even as much as I speak and stuff like that, nothing. I've never just the audacity blew my fucking mind
Yeah.
to take something out of my fucking head. Bitch, I met you the other day. Here's also the biggest thing.
The other day.
Yeah, there's more things. This is where it gets just almost sad. Like we were holding out because Katie's dad was going to come. Katie's dad, by the way, solid fucking dude.
Cool.
Really cool dude.
Good.
Works on the Phoenix project, which by the way is the hypersonic, which is 5 times faster than the speed of sound project for the government.
What?
Badass motherfucker. Lives in Tennessee. Really fucking cool guy. I'm glad you got a divorce from that woman. Okay. Well, he gets there, and you know what's weird? Because he's an older fella. He's 70, and she's 65, right? Which, by the way, 65, and you're doing uppers. Your
Yeah.
heart's gonna. And she's also about 300 pounds, by the way.
What?
Oh, really?
She's,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
a huge. She's
Get
a
that-
huge
get in there
bitch.
too. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude, her heart's gonna. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's totally.
Which is why-
I was picturing some skinny.
Yeah, like skinny,
No.
skinny.
Yeah, I mean, picturing
Nope.
Katie at this point.
Huge bitch, dude.
Like
Fucking
Gollum.
like she's probably 2 inches shorter than Katie, like 5'2", but she keeps saying she's 280. I'm like, jeez, but that ain't good. That's huge. You're
That
a
changes
huge
the
bitch.
whole.
It changes the whole mental image, right? I almost want to go back in time to be like, by the way, huge fat blonde woman.
Right. Wow.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
that
working
changes. I feel like this is the portion of anybody listening will be like, "What?"
with. You know, and I feel like maybe she uses her like. There's this sassy fat black lady thing where they use their size to their advantage. But I'm like,
Mhm.
bitch, I'm bigger than you. I'll throw an elbow into your throat. What do you do?
Just push. So now, yeah, okay. Now picturing her steal the pizza from you has a little bit more.
Yeah, it makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
Her just trying to throw her weight around and stuff. So, okay. Where the fuck was I? What horrible thing. Oh, her dad gets there, right? Again, dad, solid fucking guy. Really fucking awesome guy. So there's something odd about people who I get that your kids are always your kids to you, you know, in a way, right? But I was technically emancipated at 16. Like, I haven't fucking felt like a kid in 14 years. So half my life, I haven't felt like a fucking child. Okay.
Mhm.
The entire time her dad and mom were together, because I guess they're amicable, they get along somehow, and they hung out with us the entire fucking time. He was only there for a night, but the entire time, I felt like an actual child. Like, we went out to eat the night he was there, and like we're sitting in the back, and I'm like, bitch, I feel like I'm on a high school date. Because they're just saying all parenty shit and waka waka.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it was weird. And then the next morning, I guess Katie had a talk with her dad. And I guess the mom overheard the talk, right? The talk was,
She's everywhere.
"Hey,
She's
mom's
everywhere.
fucking crazy. Do you know?" Yeah, dude, the walls are thin there, man. I mean,
Yeah.
you could hear someone fapping from the other side of the house. But I guess she overheard it, and so she proceeds to, as her dad is trying to leave. By the way, her dad had to leave at 10 a.m. And then at 9 a.m., she drags him into her room, and you can hear her scream, crying, and like bawling like a crazy person, man, to try to win over sympathy that her daughter is being so very, very mean to her and won't listen to her as being a very, very mean person. Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Because the night before, I guess her mom, Katie, like her mom just plays these weird mind games. I don't know what it is. Like, we were about to go to bed, and she yells at Katie, "Hey, I need you to put the hamper and something in the dryer." So Katie has to run downstairs, right?
Yeah.
Which, by the way, fuck you. We'll do it later. Like,
Yeah.
it's a big fucking deal. And so Katie does it, and then Katie seems a little grumpy. Obviously, she just wants to go to bed. And her mom's like, "You volunteered to do this. Why are you so upset with me?" And she's like, "No, I didn't. You told me to do this." And then she smacks Katie on the arm, and Katie's like, "Bitch, you ever fucking hit me, we will be gone."
Yeah.
And I guess and then that night she sent a passive aggressive text, "We're going to have a conversation in the morning." Yeah, I mean, what the fuck, bro? Like, what's wrong with it? This is just such like childish,
Oh yeah.
weird games.
Mhm.
It's stuff that narcissists do. You know what I mean? Like, they always have to make everyone else think that they can't think for themselves. So they always challenge. You know what I mean? Like, especially a narcissist that wants to like control you. They have to make you seem like every fucking thing you do is stupid. Everything you do is wrong. You're wrong about everything. Everything you do is confusing. So next morning, she had her poor dad trapped in that room for 2 fucking hours, dude.
Jeez.
2 hours, just crying. And the weirdest thing was, I would just see her randomly in the hallway, and she would just look at me and just start crying. Psycho. And I was like, what the? Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is that? And I'd go, dude, I just went, nope, and just walked away. Because all she wanted was for me to ask,
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Yeah.
And she'd be like, my daughter's just so mean to me. I'm like, bitch, you're crazy. You're a crazy person.
You don't want to know what I think, you know? Like,
I know. Wow. So her dad leaves. Her mom fucking is just being her mom. And so we fucking, the next day, we wake up. We just start packing. And before she was awake, took the fuck off, man.
wow.
Just just fucking bounced, dude.
Wow.
It was fucking crazy.
Before she was awake.
Yeah.
And she tried to contact,
Yeah.
which is
Sent a bunch of crazy ass texts,
So Katie's
stuff
there
like
with
that.
you.
Yeah. She's sleeping in the bedroom. I'm in this weird, tiny, white void of a room. Where my mom's house. My mom is staying currently with her new boyfriend, so we're living here while she's staying with her new boyfriend.
Oh, that's kind of cool then.
It's kind of cool. I've heard her new boyfriend say the N-word 5 times since I've been here.
God.
I've only spent a day with him.
Wow. What does Katie think of that?
Dude, she couldn't believe it.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Welcome to Ohio.
I'm from this fucked up place, man. I know how people are. But she just didn't expect it. And of all people, he was talking about Richard Pryor. He's like,
What?
Richard Pryor is a dumb.
Oh, wow.
And I went,
Why?
what? I don't know. Just
Why?
he said
Like,
because
I
they.
actually
He,
love
no,
to
this
talk
is
to
why
you.
he said because they all are. Even Eddie Murphy, he's a dumb.
Wow.
And I was like, those are two of the smartest comedians alive, bro. Like he literally just thinks black people are dumb.
Wow.
Just
Ohio.
Well,
like,
good thing that they're like, how old is this guy?
60.
Oh, okay. Well, he's on the tail end of his life. Then.
He's on the tail.
Yeah,
Rides motorcycles.
he does. He's a Harley man.
Oh, yeah.
I heard him say aloud, "Oh, there's only one motorcycle," and I'm like, I was waiting for him to finish the sentence. And then I looked at his shirt, and his cut-off T-shirt said Harley Davidson.
There you go.
I was like, "Oh, that one."
That one. He's
I was like, "Well, there's not just one motor. I mean, there's like 20." But
to them.
Cool.
To him it is.
so, I mean, yeah, I mean, it sucks because there's probably no way we can go back to West Virginia. It's a fucking shit show, man.
That's crazy.
I know it really fucking blows too, because we were really looking forward to that. But
How was the house? Was the house cool?
I was dope. It was old, and by the way, dude, I'm not a man who is usually afraid, as you both know, you know.
Yeah.
But dude, something about being alone in that fucking house,
Oh.
Really?
alone at night, dude.
Oh, I
'cause
bet.
oh my god, it's so freaky.
Because it's
Every
so
noise,
dark.
you're like, ah.
You're just hearing.
Okay,
Oh yeah. All the
oh,
crap.
oh.
Yeah.
And
I would-
especially at night, I had a shotgun next to the bed. Yeah, loaded with 5 rounds of double-aught buck, just ready to fuck some shit up if it
In
comes.
case the mom loses her mind.
Well, what freaked me out is maybe she even said it just to fuck with my head, but I think it's true. They don't spend a lot of time there, and because they don't spend a lot of time there, most of the the local rednecks know that, and every now and again we'll just go break into the house.
Oh.
And I
Wow.
was just, yeah, and I was just like waiting for just some fucking hillbilly to be like, I'm gonna go in this house, and we have to fucking
Yeah.
shoot a hillbilly. Which, by the way, apparently I'm Brad fucking Pitt in West Virginia,
Why? Did you
I'll have
get
to
hit on a lot?
like a motherfucker, dude.
Oh.
That girl tried to fuck me at a Subway.
What?
Really?
In the subway.
She literally, Katie is with me, by the way,
Yeah.
and none of the women there like Katie. She's too skinny, and all of them were too fat.
Oh, I bet they hated.
Big women in the hills. And this one girl just looks over at me and goes, "That's a nice looking sub you've got there." And then Katie had to shoot her a look like, "Bitch, I'm right here."
And she's like, "Bitch, I can eat you."
Just, I'll eat your face off.
I'll eat your face.
I weigh you about 200 pounds.
Wow.
That's amazing. I
So
mean,
that's been my
So
adventure.
that's crazy. That's a 3-week adventure. When'd you get there?
I've been here for shit. When the fuck did I get here? I think I've been here a week. So we're in West Virginia for 2 weeks. Here for a
Oh,
week.
yeah, that makes sense. Because when I texted you, even saying I'm gonna have to cancel, that you're like, well, we might have to bounce.
I know. I was waiting for the time to talk to you guys to be like, let's figure something else out, guys. Maybe we'll get a cabin at Gatlinburg or something.
that'd be cool.
'Cause, yeah, when you were like, yeah, the second you said, and even then, I think I was already seeing red flags even right off the bat when I was with Leon, and you mentioned that the mom was there, and I was like,
Yeah,
I was
and
like,
we kept
"Ah."
trying to have fucking hope, bro.
yeah,
we just kept trying to be like, okay, no, she is. Oh fuck! I even kept telling Katie, I almost fucking broke my whole goddamn computer. Jesus Christ! I was like, can you talk to this woman? Can you fucking? Is it? And then there ain't no talking to her, man.
Yeah.
That's just not how that fucking rolls, dude.
Crazy and drugs. Fix that.
Especially the, even if without the drug use stuff, just her behavior was so weird, dude.
Mhm.
To be honest, the last couple of nights we were there, actually, because we left basically the morning after her dad was gone,
Mhm.
or yeah, the next morning, sorry. Like I was worried this bitch was gonna kill us. Like she kept, even though we refused to eat her food, by the way, refused. Like even when she bought, yeah, like even when she bought food, she kept insisting we eat her food every day. It was a 3-time a day argument. Like, let me cook for you. Let me do this. I'm like, bitch, you got food out of the garbage.
Garbage.
I don't give a fuck. You've lost all credibility.
Yeah.
Credibility gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not allowing you.
No fucking yeah. And every day we'd have that fucking argument. It started to drain on me, or like grate at me.
Yeah.
Just, man, it was rough. But now we're in Ohio, and this is the first time I've been to Ohio and been like, good.
Right. That's why I was like, wow, you're back in Ohio, and that was the one place you didn't want to go back to, and now,
Yeah.
Hey, perspective is what it is.
Dude, especially like, dude, my mom. I know my mom's a nut, but dude, it made me want to call my mom and be like, I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've never done anything that bad.
Yeah. Shit, dude. I'm gonna go give my mom a hug after this.
Moms, we love you. We love all of you. That's crazy.
Yeah, and if there's any moms listening out there, or women for that matter, who one day will be moms, never do any of that.
Yeah.
If you want to do diet, never do any of that, man. Never. Like, also acknowledge when your kid's an adult.
Mm.
It was so weird to feel like a kid. By the way, this woman, I was with her for 2 weeks. She never asked me a single question about myself.
Yeah.
She doesn't know. Katie yelled at her the night before we left. She was like, "How old is Travis?" And she's like, "Probably 2 years older than you?" I was like, "Bitch, we're the same exact age." Jesus Christ, Pepper! What was that? I thought you were ripping ass for a second.
I was like, God, is that actually happening now?
Right.
Hey, you got to show how little your dick is out there,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
No, yeah, she didn't want nothing. She didn't even care.
I know, dude. I'm a giant man with tattoos, who she met in Los Angeles, right?
Mhm.
Who I could, if I so inclined, could snap and just flick. Katie would fly away, right?
Yeah.
You think if you met that guy and he was with your daughter, you'd have all these questions like, what's your past? What have you been doing? Who the fuck are you? What's your parents like?
Yeah.
She doesn't know a single thing about me.
It's crazy.
Doesn't know where I'm from. Doesn't know anything.
Just someone.
I just could. That really dawned on me that night. It really fucked me up. I was like, if there's any proof this woman's a psychopath, or at least a fucking full-blown narcissist, is that she doesn't give a fuck.
Mm-mm. Yeah. She just hears one thing and doesn't care about what you and wants to be right. And
She just wants all the attention.
oh, hello.
Doing what she was doing.
Like this kitty.
Oh, hey.
Look. Wait. There's a cat on my bed. You can't really see it. Nope, you can't. You can see the whiskers.
I can.
No,
Yeah, I see it now.
There she is.
I know. I was gonna bring the cat out as well. We have a little.
Oh, yeah,
cat
how's
cage.
that cat that got hit by the car? By the way, buddy.
He's good. She's good. She's
Good. Is she a dickhead?
She's a dickhead. Yeah, but she's sweet though. Like honestly, Garen, remember that freaking what are the Tibble? Is that what we named that fucking cat?
Oh yeah, that's right.
This fucking cat probably destroyed $800 worth of headphones, like in the course of like 2 weeks, dude.
Ah.
Yeah, just chew through the cord. Like this cat does nothing like that. So
That's good. That's
yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck, that's pretty.
She
I mean,
likes
that's,
playing with the dogs. So like
Oh, that's
that's
cool.
like her thing. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's good at least.
This cat doesn't luckily chew through things really. Like, I mean, it likes cords, but doesn't really chew. But will like take like a necklace off of my shelf and then go play with it, and then won't find it until I'm like, oh, it's here now. You know, like that.
Oh yeah, Darkness is the same way. She, like, I'm like, where the fuck is this thing I just had?
Mm-hmm. Like,
What's
oh,
under the bed now?
yeah. Yeah.
The cool thing about this house is there's little holes underneath the door, like older houses. You know, there's a little slit,
Uh-huh.
and the cat can actually reach its paw in and go and like, try to attack you while you're shitting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The little one.
It's the little things in life that give
It
you
is.
joy.
It really is the little things in life.
After almost being murdered by a fat Cuban woman, you know.
It's been everybody's been worried. Everybody's like, have you heard from Travis? Have you heard, where's Travis? Is he okay?
Oh yeah, no signal out there.
Yeah, no, that's
Oh
what,
fuck! I forgot to even. Oh, fuck! So she bought Katie the redneck phone, which is how I was finally able to reach out to you. By the way,
gotcha.
from the house,
Mhm.
send you messages, right?
Yeah.
We call it the redneck phone because it's called U.S. Cellular, and it only exists in West Virginia. What were you saying, Pepper?
Oh no, I mean that's crazy. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Okay.
it. So the old U.S. Cellular, right? And that night we got in a fight, or Katie and her got in a fight. You know, the night before we left, or whatever. Next day we left. She just shut the phone off.
Oh wow.
So she had the trigger to turn off all of our communication,
Wow.
and she just pulled it. Yeah, and when Katie confronted her about it, she's like, "Oh, I don't know. I'll have to take it in tomorrow and get it fixed." I was like, "This crazy bitch,
I don't know what.
crazy bitch at a whim could just shut off all of our communication with you guys." I was like, "No." And by the way, trying to get internet out there is a fucking nightmare. You have to get satellite.
Yeah. No,
By the way,
when you said how far you were, I was like, there's no way even the internet's gonna be that good, because if you don't have service really out there, I knew from my parents' house, they had okay service, but their internet was crap. So I'm like,
but what was it? What do you remember?
what, internet?
Yeah.
No, I don't even know. It's literally like there was one tower and it was a random one to where, I don't
Maybe
never.
they have that figured out by now. Like
Well, that's
Dude, there's parts.
there's-
West Virginia is unconquered.
There was
Yeah.
only one tower in the whole area, and they were like, the good internet they aren't close enough to even get to pretty much.
Yeah.
I think maybe there's a house down the street from my parents because it's a younger people who live there that just are also using the internet. But majority of the surrounding areas, I don't even think they use internet. Like they're those type of farmers. We're just like,
Yeah.
I don't even need it. I don't need to know.
How do they even get on their Trump blogs?
not need internet.
Yeah.
I can't imagine, dude. Yeah, we spent 2 weeks without internet, and it was rough, bro.
Oh yeah.
You do a lot of sitting and thinking, a lot of drinking, to be honest.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, I
dude.
bet. Did you? Yeah, I
There,
can.
there were some great moments out there where like you could sit on the back porch and watch the bats fly around and shit.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's
And even
great.
during the day, dude, they got chicken hawks out there that are fucking like 4 feet long, enormous, fucking
Just
birds, man.
out there joining.
Yeah, it was.
Is,
Yeah, it was cool.
Is Katie out of her weed?
Yeah, we had to buy some in Ohio illegally.
Ooh.
How's that?
It's actually really good.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know what brave soldier is making the trek to California to buy the weed and bring it here, but literally it's in little individual packets, and it's got California dispensary label on it.
Oh, wow.
Some dude is driving to California and fucking buying a fuck ton of fucking weed.
It's on like semi. They know someone who drives semi trucks.
That might be a possibility, man. It might be one of those fell off the back of a truck situations. You know what I mean?
True.
Like the old mafia used to do. Like, hey, you buy this meat. You know, I need some better steaks.
Mhm.
Maybe you lose the truck. Maybe it never comes around. Maybe
No,
you.
nobody knows. Hey, I'm no wiser. You're no wiser. Unless you want to be dead.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Oh, but here's another crazy thing, man. Just about that location in general. we didn't have a legal address.
Just in general.
Yeah.
Like, there was
That's
no
scary, man.
mailbox or nothing.
We called there was a mailbox, and they claimed it had an address. And if you put the address in the GPS, it took you 12 miles down the road, which was 30 minutes away. And when we tried to get our mail forwarding, they said, no, this address doesn't exist with the U.S. Post Office. You have to go register your address. And to register your address, you have to call Cynthia. Now, Cynthia works for the 911 dispatch. Now, you got to call 911, and you got to tell them you need to speak to Cynthia. And if you call Cynthia, then she can help you get set up with the U.S. Post Office. But it'll probably take about 2-4 weeks, because they got to get on out there. They got to find you.
Oh my gosh.
I know. And because of that, I set up HughesNet, which is a satellite internet company,
Mm-hmm.
to come and set things up. And then they just never came, bro.
They probably never found you. They probably,
Yeah.
they probably went 12 miles down the road and were like, "We're here, and we've come twice now." Well, I guess we're shit out of luck.
No, they couldn't find us, and there's no signal to fucking call us. And then we tried to set up Viasat. And by the way, dude, it was only 25 megabits per second for $160 a month.
160. That's
Yeah,
like
which, by the way, there's no way either of you have less than 100 megabits per second.
100
That's base fast and normal
Yeah.
internet.
Yeah.
100 megabits a second. You can go up to like the 250s. It's business class. 175 is your mega internet or whatever.
Yeah.
But dude, 25 megabits per second, dude, that's some dial up. Fucking nightmare.
$160?
Yeah, dude, and we kept thinking about it. We were like, fuck, if I try to do this, what we're doing right now,
yeah.
I'd be
Yeah. Are you there? Are you there?
Are you guys there? You there? You guys just keep freezing. I'm like,
Yeah, no, I mean, I was doing that sometimes when I would zoom out on my parents' farm, and it's, and that was still way better than what you would be getting. I mean,
which
so
is
bad, but
it's just so crazy. There's so much like unconquered land. Like when we talk about overpopulation, like why the fuck are we all living on top of each other in LA or New York?
no,
I
there's
get that there's
so
a lot
much
of
land. You go anywhere. You go up to Maine. There's tons of land that nobody's touching. You go up anywhere else, but these
Wyoming.
3 places,
Fuck.
everybody is fitting into one small area.
If you want to have a little
Because
fun,
everyone wants to go to the party, dude.
It's true.
you're not fucking wrong, dude. And honestly, dude,
Yeah.
I fucking even living down here, the fact that I couldn't fucking get a single Monster Energy drink at
What?
9:30. So upsetting.
9:30.
Oh, but dude, 9:30 p.m. That's not late.
No, it's not. It's wait, not even a gas station.
Yeah.
I went to the gas station. It was locked. No one was in there.
Wow.
Then again, dude, my town loves drugs. Okay, and if you were to tell me that the trashy lady who worked there decided to shoot up and lock the door when really they're supposed to be open till 11, I'd fully believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of those places where the cameras don't work today. You know.
Oh, of course.
Mhm.
Did you stock up though when you went and found some monsters? Then you gotta have.
No.
You gotta stock up now.
You got one and a ball of Jaeger.
Yeah.
No, it's
Like
not
how-
enough.
Like how we met him. We met him with the bottle. We met him with Jaeger and Monster. I remember that.
Yeah. I don't know why it is my favorite thing to drink.
Yeah.
I mean, it actually sounds.
Well, I make a
That would be
particular
good, actually.
I make a particular cocktail. It's quite good. It's not mixed. It's not even a mixed drink. It's a cocktail
Yeah.
of white trashery.
Yeah. No, I remember it tasting it, and it was pretty good. It was pretty.
Nice thing. It's pretty tasty. The good thing about out here is I go to a gym now out here. I sign up for it.
Nice.
It's called American Health and Fitness. and the owner told me, I ain't fucking making you wear a mask, a fucking liberal. So that's good.
There you are. You're there.
So fucking funny, dude. Yeah.
Did
He
you
was
end up getting all your how's unemployment going? Did you end up getting through it
Yeah.
all?
That's good. Yeah, I got that. We're good there.
Cool.
Sorry, I just fucked up my desk. Yeah, and apparently we're all getting what 400 till the end of the year.
Yeah, well, it depends on what state you're in. 3 to 4, like because if they're gonna get
Well, 400 from California, right?
is California doing it? I wasn't sure.
I don't know if they're doing. Again, I've heard different things from it. Today it was because everybody's getting 300, and then like Steele said on the last one is that each state is then deciding on whether or not they fork up an extra 100 to give everybody
gotcha.
400 kind of thing. But supposedly California has started putting them in as of 2 days ago. So people are
Yeah, like we're gonna get back pay and everything. Like I think there's like a
Yeah.
1,500 coming to everybody.
Yeah.
So which I mean, fuck, dude. I don't know. I don't even know what we should all be doing. You know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Like
it's so confusing.
I want to get out there. I was telling him last, like I want to get out there once I feel better and do more park shows because Leon's been doing a lot of those. Like there's a lot of beach and park shows out here. But just so I can get out. I haven't been on stage since you left, since that night at the wall.
I mean, shit, I haven't either.
Yeah.
I'd fucking suck all the dicks to be on stage right now. I fucking miss it, man.
Dude, how
I would
far
say-
are you away from Nashville, Travis?
Well, let's fucking find out, Pepper.
Like-
Because like I actually haven't looked to see if there's been mics opening up here yet, but we could check some shit out. If you're like 3 hours, you could just come chill here for a few days, do some mics.
I don't think in 3 hours. I'm in Ohio, so we'd have to cross Kentucky.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. For some reason, I kept thinking it was closer, but yeah.
no.
but
It,
it might- it
feels
might-
a lot like Kentucky. I'll tell you that much.
But it'd be close. It was from West Virginia. It was like 6.5 hours.
Yes, and we are quite from.
Yeah, it's 2 states up.
Yeah, but thin states. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's see. It's 5 hours.
Oh, that's not too bad.
It's actually better than West
You're
Virginia.
5 hours away from
Yeah.
Steel?
Mm-hmm.
5 hours away from
Oh,
Nashville.
shit. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
Then I'll be there next
Which
week.
hell-
Do it. Come on. We can still do
Yeah.
it.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. Like you guys can come chill here.
I'd love for you guys to come see where I'm from, so you just
dude.
know why I am the way
Dude,
I am. you know?
I'd be down to go see where that, and then you come back to Nashville, if you want.
Well, I mean, we're living in a whole house by ourselves still. It's a
Yeah.
smaller house,
That's true.
It's a house.
but you two specifically, if you guys wanted to come, I mean, you can stay in this little tiny bedroom when you guys can crash on the couch. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, once I figure out all this health stuff in the next 2 weeks, I'm still, going to doctor's appointments and getting all that figured out. And then hopefully I can eat solids and stuff. But
yeah, bro. So what can I ask you? What the fuck caused
nobody
your
knows.
ulcers?
Nobody knows.
They don't know. Is it all
No.
those Bang energy drinks you drink?
Probably. No, that's the thing is like, even when I looked it up, they say it's like, yeah, everyone's always said, oh, it could be coffee, which I drink a lot, or it could be your caffeine or any of that, the Bang energy. But they even said that's more just folklore or whatever. Like it's not real. But it
Do you
could be
have-
everything from, it could have been a virus. Like it could have been that, but it wasn't. I just got those tests back. It's not viral. So I can't have really an antibiotic for it, which that sucks, I guess.
Does blow, yeah.
It's more or less just I have ulcers in my esophagus and it's inflamed.
Do you have frequent heartburn?
No, I don't really. I haven't that's the thing. I did throughout the years randomly, but not anything where it's like, oh my God, constantly.
Everybody gets it
Exactly.
randomly.
Yeah. Like it's like, okay, more stressful times I have these, but it's never like, oh, when I eat this, I definitely have this pain, or, oh, when I do, it's never been
Yeah.
that.
Well, and stress causes peptic ulcers, which is an ulcer in the stomach lining, which is
Mhm.
caused by like too much cortisol and stuff like that. I've never heard of someone getting spontaneous esophagus.
No, yeah, I've never heard,
crazy,
and it's in the
yeah.
lower esophagus too, to where now I'm on something that I drink 4 times a day that pretty much coats it so that the acid can't hit it, so that it can heal
Jesus,
itself.
buddy.
And then I'm also in a pill that kind of lowers my acid in my stomach, so then that doesn't build up. And pretty much been on liquid diet for 2 weeks, just started having a little bit of rice, tried some pasta tonight, which seems to be going good, but it's one of those where I haven't had solids in 2 weeks. So even like the half bowl of rice I had yesterday was kind of too much, or like I had an upset stomach. But now I just wait for my appointments to go in and see what's next. But no one's really ever given me, if it wasn't for my uncle who works in the field, I wouldn't really know what I'm allowed to and not allowed to eat. Because when I left the hospital, they were just like, liquid diet, there you go. But if I would have went home and drank orange juice, I would have been in the most pain I've ever been in my life.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
yeah.
there was no like,
just like you said.
yeah,
Yeah,
just
those bangs.
yep, or like anything that has citric acid in it is not
Which
good.
is all things.
It's all things, yeah.
all
I'm literally
things
looking
good
at
have
everything.
citric acid.
I'm like, oh my
Yeah,
God.
water. Just
Yeah. Like
water.
even I was using, the little droplets you could put to make the water taste good. Citric acid.
Yes, yeah, citric acid, yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah,
I can have bananas. And now it's too, when I look up a list of things I can have, it's more or less a list of things that you can have that will help prevent furthermore. Not so much that you can eat. Like some of it is cranberry juice is good.
Yeah, when I had an ulcer once upon a time, and it's called the Brat diet. I just remembered. Bread, rice.
Yeah. Yep.
Fuck is the A? Assholes. I don't know. And then I don't know. I can't remember. I think it was called the Brat diet. Was what they called it. But mainly, I was just
rice and bread.
rice.
Yep, those are two things. Yeah, they even said pasta can be good for that. I guess black pepper is good too, which I would be surprised, but it's good. It's
I'm gonna say, yeah, that seems counterintuitive.
it does, but it's actually not antibacterial maybe or something, but like it is actually good for
It'd be anti-inflammatory.
yeah, anti-inflammatory. Yep. So
Yeah, what about garlic? I was eating a lot of garlic for a while, even though my breath did not smell great.
I don't think I'm allowed to have garlic or onions. Those are two things that aren't good for it. Pretty much everything on the list I can't have is everything I love. Spice, coffee, caffeine. Yeah, those three things are like the top of the line. And now it's been like 115 degrees outside all weekend, and all I could eat was yogurt. Yogurt and Ensure was what I was drinking all up until yesterday.
What about the ice of cream?
I can do that, but again, dairy messes with my stomach too. So like I do the non-dairy one, like I do have a popsicle, like one of those fruit popsicles that is like pretty much just fruit frozen, which has been good. But yeah, no, I think I can have ice cream. And even right now I can eat. I mean, I'd eat, but like I'm testing things, but it's also the point where I still don't know if it's healed or not. And the medicine I have, or it's not even really medicine, it's just really coating it so that it can heal itself. That is running out probably tomorrow. So I have to wait to see a doctor to possibly get prescribed more or see what's from there. So it's really, I'm just in the dark right now, hoping to, and I'm pretty much at this point, it's like I feel just good enough to do things. The second I do anything, I'm still living off of about 500 calories a day is what I'm eating because of what I'm only allowed to have. So I have no energy whatsoever. I've lost 15 pounds.
Really, buddy? Jesus Christ.
I was 30, maybe I don't give or take. I was 37 2 weeks ago, like 38, 37, and I'm now down to 21, 22 pounds, 122.
Oh, buddy. I'm sorry about that, man. That really fucking sucks.
So
Can I tell you something that may cheer you up? I've never been in this room before, in this desk where I currently am. And out of curiosity, I literally just opened the drawer. And the first thing I see is Mandalay, male genital disinfectant.
yes.
You see that? Sanitizer.
Perfect.
Maximum strength.
Male
For the
genital
smell.
sanitizer.
What the fuck is benzocaine and male genital sanitizer?
What is that for?
I don't know.
This is the only thing in that drawer. This is the
only thing in the drawer, bro.
You're just like, that
I
was
literally look in there and it's just
oh, wow.
Dude, I'm gonna Google what this shit's for, dude.
Yeah, dude. What's
gotta know.
benzocaine? What the fuck? Hold on,
What's
let
it
me
called
read
again?
what it is.
I'm trying to think how
Wait,
it got there.
It's called it's called Mandalay.
I thought you were gonna say like Mandalay Bay. It was like from the Vegas. And, no,
What's the
it's a knockoff of Bengay.
what's it called? Like male genital what?
It's called benzocaine. BenzoCaine.
Okay.
Male genital desanitizer. Oh shit, I'm an idiot. It's desensitizer.
Oh.
This is
Oh,
dick
it's
numbing
fucking,
cream.
dude.
Dick numbing cream.
I'm a fucking
So that way
idiot.
he
It's
can
dick
go
numbing
longer.
cream.
That's a
Yeah,
long stream.
so you can numb your shaft.
Damn, dude.
In that
This
This
room.
is max strength. You know what this means? Someone who
down.
lived in here, someone who stayed in this room at one point, comes really fast. And was like, I'm having troubles, guys.
I'm having troubles.
The
And-
only way I'm not going to
Something like
instantly
that's out there.
come.
And then when they left, they're like, I
You
lived
know,
in behind.
I hope whoever was living in here, which it may have been my ex stepbrother, was just like, I'm about to have some sex. Let me reach into my son of a bitch. I left it in the other house. I'm gonna come in 0.5 seconds. There's nothing I can do about it.
There's nothing I can do about it. I left my special cream at the other house.
I left my Mandalay.
No wonder Mandalay. There,
I
it
get
makes
it
sense
now.
now.
Yeah,
get
that is, I get it now,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mandalay.
I thought it was. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot.
I would have never even thought. To get
Sensitizer.
something. Sorry. what were you-
Well, because we don't have that problem.
Yeah.
I'm just
Because,
glad
you know-
it does exist in case I ever do. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, in
Keep
case
it.
you
Hold
get
on to
with
that.
somebody who's just, in case you get with someone who's just fucking rocking the Kegels, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, dude, I just can't help myself but bust and like.
I'm sorry. Just as soon as I look at you,
Don't worry. But don't worry, babe. I got Mandalay.
Get you some man.
Oh god, when we see each other, we have to do a commercial for Mandalay.
For Mandalay. Yeah, hold on to that.
Oh, yeah.
Have to be.
Hold on to that. We'll do it.
Well, let's reach out for a sponsorship.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh my god! If we were sponsored by Mandalay,
we
I'd
should do, we
shit
should
my
do a
pants.
Mandalay commercial with Katie based upon like the Three Little Bears. Like, but like Goldilocks, and just where it's just like, oh, too soon, too slow.
This dick came too soon. This dick
What's your
took too
secret?
long.
Thank you, Mandalay.
Mandalay.
Dude, this is kind of
So fucking funny.
changing the subject, but I just saw today that Theo Vaughn posted his first podcast he was doing in Nashville.
I saw that. I saw
Yeah,
that.
nice.
I wasn't.
Oh, Rogan posted his first in Texas, right?
Oh yeah, or two. Well, he has Ron White and he had that Adam Curry.
Yeah.
Yeah, who I guess is the first podcaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird. I didn't know that.
Dude, he's recording in 60 frames per second now. I noticed his fucking quality's gone way up. Rogan, I mean.
Rogan.
Yeah.
Did he get rid of Young Jamie, or did Young Jamie
No,
just
no,
upgrade?
young Jamie moved out there with him.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
No, he's having everybody.
The
move out.
he must have just bought all new equipment because it looks incredible.
Yeah, no, and I mean, even with the Ron White one, they're still testing it out.
Well, dude, I almost wonder if he still doesn't just have the studio in LA too.
He does. He kept it.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, I mean,
He says he's going
who's
to keep
gonna
it for the
buy
next
it,
couple of
but
years.
it's all Rogan decked out. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, dude. He's
Everything-
got like a, well, I think he even said like his, but it's also something I've been thinking about too, guys. Like, fuck, man, it just got so hard to live in LA with A, expensive, and B, just dude. Every fucking time I went out to a store, I was like, dude, do I have to fucking stab a homeless guy today? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
it just got bad,
Yeah,
man.
you gotta run in with those homeless dudes. Like,
Bro, dude,
Travis
I was like,
homeless-
I was a magnet. What, like, what?
For
Only
dead
someone
people
who's
and
actually,
homeless.
again, dude, only someone who's actually mentally ill would fuck with me.
yeah.
Like, what's going? So yeah, it gave me a lot of anxiety. I've actually been a lot chiller since I've been out here. But like, I don't know, boys. Maybe we should fucking contemplate somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Out
Like-
Ohio.
No, never here. Fuck this place. No, I don't. No, this place is terrible. And Pepper, you're a single man, and all the women out here are just.
They're beautiful.
ugh. No.
Well, good. That means it'd be easier for me. You know?
Yeah.
Oh no, dude, you came down here, bro. No, bro. When I did very well out here. Yeah. You would come out here. just-
Have you checked out any of the bars then? Because yeah, if we came out there, what if we
They're
did
open till
the
10.
thing? So we should ask them to do like a 5 o'clock set.
Well, there's a lot of secret bars and stuff like that. There's a place called Spirits. They're letting them up until stay up until midnight. Yeah, I could get us shows immediately
Mm-hmm.
That'd be
if you
cool.
guys wanted to do a show.
Hell yeah.
Then it's like, I mean, they don't have an they don't have. They're just closing early. That's the only thing they do now. They don't have a fucking, excuse me, maximum occupancy or anything like that.
Just closing early.
It's close early. Less hours, less Corona. That's how it works, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's exactly how it works.
that's exactly it.
Yeah, close at 9 o'clock. Do some heroin. Don't have to fucking sell Travis's Red Bull. I'm still mad about that.
Still mad.
Show you guys my Katie's dad did one very cool thing and bought Katie a 12 gauge.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, which felt like a I now have to marry Katie kind of thing. You know what I mean? Especially getting it in West Virginia, like he handed it to me and he's like, "Now you protect my daughter with this.
Wow. You've been
He's like, you
chosen.
know how to use this?" I'm like,
Really, he bought you a 12 gauge.
and yeah, well, Katie shot it a couple times and went, "No."
She didn't like it.
Well, Mossbergs are so light.
Hmm.
They fuck your shoulder to hell. Like,
Yeah.
even shooting birdshot, but man, shooting double aught buck will fucking wreck your shit if you shoot it too many times. Because they're it's a light gun.
Mhm.
But yeah, like it did feel like a what's it called, a wedding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about though? It's like they did in the medieval times. Like if you get my daughter, you also get this shotgun
Yeah,
and this
there's-
land.
Yeah.
Lad, here's the sword of our ancestors.
Yeah,
So is
something like that.
Katie's dad rich too?
Yeah, he's doing pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a shame.
It's a shame. Where'd all this money?
Wait, where does he live to the West Virginia house?
Oh, dude, he lives in Tennessee,
Oh, okay, okay.
closer to the Knoxville side, but
Yeah. Okay.
or no, maybe in the middle, because he said it only took him 7 hours to get there. And if it takes 6 hours from where you are, Pepper,
Well, Knoxville's about 2 hours away from here.
oh, then probably in between Nashville and Knoxville. Then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wherever that huge military base is.
It's not Chattanooga, is it?
No,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
remember Chattanooga.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't remember.
know. The military bases, I think, in Clarksville.
That sounds closer, or that sounds right.
Okay.
Bible.
Then again, just military bases.
Well,
fuck that.
that's about right. Well, dude, it's just right. I mean, it's close to Nashville. It's like 45 minutes away from Nashville.
That'd be right.
So it could be that. Could be that.
Could be that.
Hmm.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. Well, that's
Anyway,
crazy.
so when
Crazy.
are you allowed to leave, Garen? When are they releasing
When
you?
is Karen allowed to leave?
I don't know.
Are we
I don't
going
know.
to
Because
Houston? Should we go to Houston?
Where are we going? I don't know when. Yeah, I have an appointment on the 22nd, so we'll know from there, kind of
Okay.
thing.
Well, I'm going to be in Ohio probably for a while. Not a long time.
A long
Oh,
time?
wow.
No, not a long time.
Oh, not a long time. I was gonna say.
Yeah, about as long as you're going to be in Tennessee. You know what I mean, buddy?
Just
It's
long enough. Just long enough.
long, yeah,
How
long
long
enough.
as I've been in Tennessee?
No, as long as you're going to be in Tennessee. You know what I mean? Like,
Like once you're ready.
there's no
it'll be,
point in
you
going
know.
to LA.
Oh,
yeah.
you're gonna be
Yeah,
okay. You're gonna be here as long as I'm gonna be in Tennessee.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I see.
Yeah, no, knowing you're
Yeah,
that
dude.
close though, it'd be cool to see where you were and
Mhm.
then go and then you even come down to Nashville too. Check it out. Have you been to Nashville?
Yeah. I have not actually.
There you go.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to check it out, especially since it seems to be quite open.
Yeah. I mean,
Mm.
yeah.
Comparative for sure.
It's like, yeah. I mean, it's a cool place. It's a cool place. Yeah, check it out. And you have a homie there, I would go.
Yeah, right.
yeah.
Exactly. And it's
Yeah.
a house, so
hmm
Yeah.
both
Sure.
have houses, which is nice.
Yeah, Pepper, where are you staying exactly? Are you with a bunch of people or?
No, I'm staying with my family.
Oh,
Yeah,
can we come
house.
stay with your family too?
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally.
Oh, really?
Totally. Yeah.
I said that as a joke, but I'm gonna go sleep with your dad. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh,
Oh,
dude.
Like, come on,
I love it. Love it.
Love that.
Yeah.
Papa Pepper.
Papa Pepper.
Yeah.
He'd love
dude, you
that.
guys
That's
totally should.
amazing.
Yeah, come on down and we'll do. And yeah, I'm gonna look at stuff for possibly after that, maybe the end of the month into the first of the month to do.
Well, then I'm probably gonna go out and see Garen in October.
Yeah.
Well, his roommate's gone,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so I don't know. I don't know if you can hop a plane, Travis. But,
Dude, plane ride wise, it'd be like an hour fucking flight.
oh
Oh,
no, I'm
no.
talking about to LA.
Oh yeah, we're. Well, that's what we're doing. We're not fucking driving back.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah. You probably should just.
Yeah, like
it's
Katie will
like-
probably sell her car and we'll buy a new one in LA or something. Because man,
Yeah. Or even buy one like in Arizona, maybe to be halfway. So I mean, not halfway.
yeah, like
less
oh
travel.
shit, we may even.
It's so expensive here that's what sucks. So buying it outside of California still, but still.
We may fly to Vegas, have my brother pick us up,
Ooh.
stay at his place because he's gonna be staying in like this big 4-bedroom house in Vegas for a while,
That's
thanks
pretty
to the government money.
Nice.
Yeah, and fucking, we might just stay with him for a while.
Nice.
And fucking, do I see? Is someone? Are you waving at someone, Pepper? What are you
Ma
doing?
was my mom. Did you
Mama
eat-
Pepper,
Now that everyone knows.
come in the frame, Mama Pepper.
Yeah.
I want to see you, Mama Pepper.
Oh, here, come say hi.
Yeah, say hi.
She said no because she doesn't have makeup
Oh,
or anything.
Is she in her?
come on, Mama
Is she in
Pepper.
her nightgown?
She's in her nightie.
I want to see. I want to see that nightgown. Let's go. Come on, Mama Pepper.
A nightgown. I want to
Say
see
hi.
that nightgown. Oh, hello. Or she goes, oh, hi.
Hi, Mama Pepper.
The best.
That was awesome. We get a cameo from Mama Pepper. This has been the best episode ever.
Ever. We talked about good moms. We talked about bad moms. We talked
Very
about
good.
Oh my god.
the level, and you just finished a drink. Well, that's
Yeah,
awesome,
make-
guys. That's
Everyone, make your moms listen to this episode so they go,
Yeah.
"Wow,
Mhm.
I'm the best mom
Ever.
in the whole world."
Yes. This is the mom episode. It should actually come out for Mother's Day, but we're past that, so
Yeah, it's been a while.
it's been a while. But it's still during COVID, so
Yeah.
that's what's even more crazy. It's been 6 months, guys. It's been 6 months.
Has it really been?
Yep, it'll be 6
Half a
months next
year.
week that we left the first time.
Since we've worked a normal schedule,
Mhm. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Look at us now.
I know even Isaac sent me a text and said, "Hey, we're going to try to have concerts late September at the Federal. I'll need security." And I was like,
outside the parking lot.
Yeah, he said, "I'm hopefully going to hit you up." I was like, "Hopefully." A lot of hopefullys flying around in Los
Right,
Angeles.
right.
Yeah.
A lot of hopefullys.
A lot of hope. Jesus. Oh,
Yeah.
And there's no way that's going to happen, man. Dude, they're shutting off power in LA mansions.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. There's
Which, listen, I ain't much of a fucking, conservative fucking give my rights kind of guy.
Mhm.
But dude, the moment they start shutting off water and power, that's taking basic human rights away.
yeah.
Yeah.
And now it,
Fucking, that's the most upsetting shit I've ever heard. Like, let them be pieces of shit.
yeah, there's some things even with like the apartment stuff too where I was talking to my roommate about is there because you know how it's where it's you don't have to really pay but you do have to pay your rent but you don't. Well, they're only giving the government's only giving the apartment company 2 months worth of this.
2 months.
Yeah. So pretty much being like, here's 2 months, and then also they will have to pay it back, like the tenants will pay it back within
Where
a
the
year,
fuck?
kind of
I've
thing.
said this
So-
now probably 5 different episodes. Where the fuck is this pay your rent back money gonna come from?
No, it's not going to come from anywhere. And so now it's getting to the point. What's going to happen is the apartment complexes are going to sue the government because it's
Wow.
screwing them over as far as, I mean, it'd be one thing if they got also funding, but to only get 2 months and then being like, all right, well, there's that. So, but if they win, they can then turn around and just evict everybody.
Jesus Christ!
And that's
I
when
had,
blood in the
had
streets
this.
will
I had
happen.
this
That's
dark
when blood in the
thought.
streets will
Well,
happen.
it's gonna be such a mess there, dude. This is why, like, I don't know, dude. Like, I mean, I don't know if it wouldn't be smart to get an apartment, like, get into a lease in LA.
Yeah, right
like,
now that's a fucking.
Oh, yeah.
nightmare.
it would be dumb because it's
Well,
just
listen, I had this fucking dark ass thought when I was in West Virginia too. Like, a lot of people right now keep saying, "Oh, everything will just be normal again."
Mhm.
Well, first and fucking foremost, we don't know that. Like, here's a good example of what we should think about. Why are there ruins? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's ruins because a city was abandoned for one reason or another,
Mhm.
and it fell to shit,
Mhm.
and nature took it back. Right?
Yeah.
Like, ruins are a thing because people historically did something horrible happen, and they all got the fuck out of Dodge. And because there's a lot of ruins out there, that means there's a lot of times in history where shit never got better and shit never worked out.
Yeah.
And there's a possibility. There's a lot of towns in West Virginia that are unincorporated, right?
Mhm.
All towns are incorporated. Now, if you owe enough money, or you can't pay the taxes or whatever, which is a possibility with Los Angeles, and you can't get any sort of government or federal bailout, you have to unincorporate, which means you can't be a city anymore, which means you can't pave your roads, which means you can't
Yeah.
be a city. I mean, you're not a city anymore. You're unincorporated. So there's a possibility with all the money they already owe and all the money they're still trying to pay us that they have to unincorporate, and then Los Angeles isn't even a thing anymore. That's a thing that can actually really happen. And I'm not just talking about Los Angeles, dude. I'm talking about New York.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Portland, Seattle, all these big super liberal cities
Oh,
that
Portland,
have
yeah.
no money anymore.
Yeah.
Could
Well,
become
and that's another thing
ruins.
too. Even with, like, back to the apartment thing, like, or
Yeah.
just apartment complexes, just in general, just like they're not gonna, like, they could evict everyone, but you have no one else coming in either.
That's what I mean. Like, but
Oh,
right
yeah,
now, dude, if you
yeah.
look,
So then what?
Yeah.
if you
no,
look on the apartment.com and you try to price out apartments, right now a studio, the same one we were living in, they're trying to sell it for $2,000 a month.
But
That's
like,
a $500 hike
why?
because they're trying to make their money back.
Yeah, they got to make that
Yeah,
money.
but who's gonna pay that?
They're not gonna.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Random
It's a
people
bubble. That's
who are
why it's a
moving
bubble.
Back. Yeah. Who are moving for the first time. They're like, I'm going to move to LA to start comedy during a pandemic.
Yeah.
Dude,
There's
this
people who are
report,
doing
there's-
that.
there was two
I
people
believe
that
it,
kept
but-
coming to Fourth Wall.
I
I was
know.
like, you stupid poor.
Like, I just
fucks."
moved here. I'm just here, new to the area. I'm like,
Yeah, what can I get out and do? Well, I don't know, bro. Nothing.
you're going to be here and you're going to hate it because you're going to be.
And then you're
And
gonna.
that's what was-
Yeah.
That's what was breaking my heart about Fourth Wall too, and why I don't think I could host there again until things are, if they ever
Yeah.
be normal.
Mhm.
Because it was just the same 15 fucking people
It's
rotating
really-
in and out.
Yeah.
The same crazy ass people.
It's crazy, yeah. It's yeah. That's why at least with these park shows and these other ones that they're getting more open with and having, it's like okay, then it feels more real to like have an audience or like different crowd rather than the same 15 people who you've all heard every point of view all of you have.
Yeah, you're right. And I don't know. I feel like us three could just be the kings of Dayton comedy if we really wanted to fuck shit up here. But
Wow.
if we really want to just thrust our dick around out here.
So we could just like start booking road shit, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
Like
fuck
you
it, dude.
said,
Me
you
and
were
Katie keep looking into RVs
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
because we're almost like I don't know. We fucking lived in a studio. You get a big enough RV, then it's just, you know, you get in a fight. I go take a walk. Yeah. Also, you can live wherever the fuck you want.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
And in LA, it's not illegal to freaking sleep or to sleep in your car on the side of the road.
Technically, it's illegal to sleep in your car if it's running. That's a fucked up thing I found out.
So
You know why?
you're good.
Emissions.
Oh.
Oh.
If you're sleeping in your car and your car's off, that's fine. But if it's a hot day and you try to run your AC,
Oh, that's why
Sure.
Eckstein used to die during the summer because he couldn't.
he wasn't allowed to idle his van.
Yeah, he couldn't idle his van. I
Oh.
wonder how that
Oh yeah,
works.
trust me, dude. I'd wake up at 8 in the morning when I was living in that van, and I'd have a little pool of water covering my eyes. I'd wake up and go, oh, and shake it off and just pull it out of the ground because it got so fucking hot
Wow.
out there. More like 9, but still, fucking Jesus Christ, dude.
But see, with an RV though, or something like that, at least you could run a generator, which maybe there's some loophole to that.
There is, because it's a well, that's the beautiful distinction of mobile home.
Yeah. So the emissions are less.
Yeah, the classification is home.
Yeah. So it's not a vehicle that you're technically in, I guess.
Correct.
That is cool.
Well, boys, this has been a hell of an episode.
It's been a hell of an episode. We've learned so much. We've caught up
Yeah.
so much.
I'm still
Everything.
trying to wrap my head around it.
I know. It's a great episode. I mean, it's now I'm just
How long have we been going?
an hour and 11 minutes. 12.
Damn, 111.
There it is right now. Here we go. 1-1.
Make a wish, boys.
Make a wish, everybody.
I wish we could do comedy again.
Oh, please, please. I know I've been just trying to write things now, even in the last few weeks with the whole health stuff, just to get in that mindset again. Because I'm like, it's been forever since I've even written anything or just even wrote anything down. I'm like, how?
I feel like what I've just said to all of you guys will be like 15 minutes
Yeah.
of my next special.
Probably,
My
yeah.
special.
Mhm.
Of just everyone go hug their moms.
Right? Yeah.
'Cause I'm at the worst one. Or even I wanted to say anyone got a mother-in-law that's a psycho bitch? Yeah. They'll
Yeah.
play in the middle of the country.
And I'm sure a lot will say yes, but they won't even come close to that.
Yeah, exactly. No, you don't.
No, you don't. You think
No.
you do. You do, because no,
don't.
but and then you start checking things off. Did she do this? Did she
Yeah.
do this? Did she
You
do
ever
this?
snatched a pizza out of your hand?
And they're like, yeah, she
I don't know why that upsets me so much. It's almost because it's so mind-boggling.
Mm-hmm.
But you snatched a pizza out of my hand. Like, what? Like,
Especially since she didn't know anything about you and knew you for what 3 days.
I think that's a point I made to Katie before. I
Yeah.
was like, I could be crazy.
Yeah, she doesn't know.
You don't know. I could be. I could literally like. I could have fucking. She didn't even know. I could have been. I'm 30 years old. I could have been a vet.
Mm-hmm.
I could have fucking have PTSD.
Yeah, that's true.
I could have literally fucking just flipped around and snapped her neck.
Yeah.
And she doesn't fucking know. Like you
No.
can't just do that to people you don't know. Like,
Take my pizza.
I should have killed her. I'm gonna be honest, guys.
You might have already. Who knows?
What?
Well, I hope she doesn't. I hope she doesn't like wind up dead after this podcast.
Yeah, I know, dude. Fucking.
Now you got the buzz on you.
Yeah, I know. Well, for the record, you guys are my. It is currently 11:30 p.m. I am in Farmersville, Ohio. This is verifiable proof.
Verifiable.
You guys are my. You guys are my alibi.
Alibi. Yep, he was there. I have it.
There we saw him.
We saw.
We got 4 eyes on you.
Yep.
Yeah.
There it
And
is.
once I post it, we'll have like, I don't know, 18.
By the way, to our loyal fan base, was anyone worried I was dead? Did you guys get any messages or
I
anything?
think there was a few people who was like, have you heard from Travis? And then
I love our
I talked to
fan, man.
yeah, and then
I feel
also
like we got a little
Easton
fan.
Gage was asking. He's like, how's Travis? Is he alive? Because I've been texting him and he's been
Easton Gage,
checking on
dude.
me too.
I don't know what it is about Easton. And Easton, I hope you're listening to this, but he's just such a beautiful man. Like,
Oh,
like,
beautiful.
No.
just such a nice, beautiful man. Like
Yeah.
he's such a good dude. I want to just hug him every time I see
Every
him.
time.
He's a good fucking dude.
Dude, I don't think he can get angry. Like, he couldn't
Yeah,
be.
I'm
he
trying to.
couldn't be a dick, really. Like,
Even if he did, I bet he'd be like, adorable about it. Does it make any sense?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right,
no,
yeah.
like if someone did something like wrong or something, he would just be kind of like, "What? Why? Why are you doing that?" Like,
Yeah, like, why would you?
understand why you're doing that?
Why are you doing that? I don't understand why you're doing that. Listen, maybe we can work something out. Maybe we can figure something out. Why are you being like that? Easton, you're the best dude I've ever met.
That's
So,
That's also another thing about LA, which is like out here, most of the people I meet are fucking retarded. Okay, like they're
actually retarded.
But yeah, even in West Virginia, there's some bumpkin ass motherfuckers. Like, I just miss like I met you two motherfuckers out of nowhere.
yeah. Yeah.
There's no world out here or even there, much other places in the country where I'm gonna bump into two motherfuckers like you. Like,
Yeah.
all our friends are so smart. And
Yeah.
they talk. And,
Words.
you know what I mean? Like,
Conversation.
even like Leon says he's dumb all the time, but that's only because he's got smart ass friends. Like, Leon's only,
Yeah.
like there's
Oh, he's
fuck. I
cool,
meet
though.
a person out here 10 times dumber than Leon every goddamn day.
Yeah.
Like, he'd be a genius in Ohio.
Mhm.
Like, we're that's the thing I'll miss if LA doesn't come back, is that you could just meet someone on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Who's the coolest fucking person in the world?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And someone new,
Yeah.
you know, rather than running
Yeah.
into the same people every day that you're going to be running into. You're like, you'll have met everybody in that town in about a week and a half.
You could be at a 7-Eleven and meet one of the funniest dudes you've ever met. You never know, bro.
Yeah,
You just
never know.
Oh, well, no, I miss that a lot. Which is why if it comes back, I'm back. I'm back
Yeah.
Yeah.
immediately.
Sure. Yeah.
But if not, boys, we gotta make the game plan. Gotta figure this out.
I mean, if everything goes to shit like you say it will, or not like you say it will, but like it,
It might.
could,
Yeah. Yeah.
then we're gonna game plan for sure.
Yeah.
No man left behind, dude.
Preach.
Like,
we may be in 3 different states, but we are still 3 large-dicked individuals who will come together.
Big dick energy. Always. Always.
Always big dick energy.
Mm-hmm. Big energy unite. Well,
This podcast has been sponsored by Mandalay. Mandalay.
delay.
Jerk forever.
So,
What is
Oh,
it
fuck,
for
no.
that? It's like I'm just gonna binge on porn tonight.
Yeah, like I need to jerk off, but I need to jerk off forever.
I just had a really bad day. It's a Mandalay kind of night.
Yeah. I just don't
To be
want
fair
it.
though, you ever have that thought where you're like, I'm gonna totally jerk off, and then I'm gonna jerk off a little more. But you jerk off, it
And then
goes, and you go.
Ready for bed, and you're
I'm
like,
gonna, I hate myself. I'm gonna
I hate
go ahead
myself.
and
I'm gonna,
do
yeah.
that. Like, I'm done with this. Maybe that prevents that. Mandalay.
Maybe
Feel
you,
never shame.
maybe you go through the process though while you're hard. Like you're like going through, yeah. I hate myself. This fucking sucks.
myself.
And then you
Why
keep
won't I
going down.
count?
It's hilarious.
That's so funny.
Mandalay way. That's ridiculous.
The Mandalay way. Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
Do
Oh.
it the Mandalay way.
I wonder if they sell that at Mandalay Bay.
They probably
What if
do.
they sell a larger tube?
just a vat. No, just a vat.
It's a pump.
Oh, that's hilarious.
This is a lifetime supply of Mandalay.
Do you Mandalay all the way?
Check to see on there if it says anything like if it lasts longer than 4 hours. Like there's got to be some kind of like.
Directions. Let's just read the back. FDA approved use. Oh, it's FDA approved.
Oh wow.
Helps in temporary prolonging the time until ejaculation. Directions. Apply a small amount to head of shaft of penis 2 to 3 minutes before intercourse.
There it
Or
is.
use as directed by physician. Wash product off after intercourse. Warning, premature ejaculation may be due to a condition requiring medical supervision. I didn't know if you fucking came too soon, you need to go see the doctor.
You gotta go see the doctor.
Doc,
Yeah, this is
I can't
this
hold it in, Doc.
if this product used as directed does not provide relief, discontinue use and consult a physician. So, okay, if you use Mandalay and you still come fast, go to the doctor immediately, boys.
Good to know. I think
Avoid,
just like,
avoid
no,
eye
right.
contact. Yeah, I'm not reading all this. What's this about? Oh, it's it's benzocaine. Okay, benzocaine is the stuff that you use at the dentist, like
pretty much
You know
to
what I
numb,
mean?
numb
to
you.
numb your
okay.
gums. Yeah.
Numbing sensation.
Oh wow. Did your mom
Ooh, this may be
steal any of
cool.
that from the
Hey,
dentist?
hey, Travis, do us a favor and give it a try.
I know. I was about to say
Oh,
we
it's
should all
like-
go
yeah.
get it.
Next podcast is going to be called Mandalay. Works or doesn't.
Works or doesn't.
It'll just be
How
it'll
long
be one of
did
those
you
it'll be
last?
one of those shitty YouTube reviews. Be like, today I tried Mandalay, and it's just the top of me going, I don't feel it working.
And it works. Oh, good.
Use as directed.
We give it 4 briquettes. we give it all the briquettes. Oh my gosh, I think this is the longest podcast we've ever done, and I love it.
No,
I
I love
love
it too.
it
You
so
guys have
much.
been, I missed you guys.
I miss
Miss
you,
you.
bro.
Great deal.
Miss both of you.
Miss you as much. I guess we can end now. I guess it just seems so sad every time.
It's okay.
know.
We'll have next week.
We'll have next week. We'll keep in and then we'll find out about Mandalay. Anything Steele on your end?
Nothing.
Nothing, everybody. All right, everybody. In that case, remember, don't talk about it.
Yeah, bye.
Hey.
Hey, you guys, thanks for watching this episode. Please hit that subscribe button. Go follow us on all the social medias, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
And remember, if you want to go the extra mile, you can also support us over on Patreon, where in the future we'll be able to get unreleased content and content that nobody else can see. And remember, guys, don't talk about it, be about it. Peace.